Alright guys, Brian Martin here from Martin Small Engine. We released the kit for the 52-inch ICD Plus, and this is going to be, they had the 52-inch ICD, but now they got the 52-inch ICD Plus for late 2024, early 2025. So this kit's going to be a little different than our previous kits. You do need to remove all the hardware, the flap and everything. Some people choose to leave this little bracket in. This here piece here comes out from underneath here. There's going to be two nuts right on top of there. I choose to take them out. I don't like them. I think they wad up with grass. You can see this one's got grass all wadded up on it. This machine's got only a few hours on it, and they wad up pretty tight. You're going to start with this bracket. This goes on like this. There's going to be two long bolts. They go through the outer holes. You're going to see there's actually going to be three bolts like this. One goes through the inner hole. You can put that one in through. These two here have to stick, the outer two have to stick out. The inside ones, you can put whichever way you choose. Then there's another hole. If you were to leave this in, you would have to take the one bolt out. Because I'm choosing to leave it out, we'll use just the new bolt. Put it down through, put a nut on the bottom. You put a nut on each one of these bolts. Now you need your impact wrench. It's going to be 1/2 inch. We're going to go ahead and tighten these. So now that we have all 5 bolts tight, you can either put the flap on first or the upright on first. I'm going to choose to put the upright on first. So this upright is made for all the models, whether you have a Z2 or Z3 or the 700, 800, 2200 with the ICD Plus. So that the stand-ons are most likely going to all use the rear hole, as long as you don't have anything that gets in its way up here. There's 3 positions, here, there, and there. This one here, in the middle position, is about perfect. You take your carriage bolts. You can choose to put the carriage bolts in through or out through. I choose to put them out through. It's easier. Got your 4 bolts in, tighten them. Now you need your flap. You slide this on there, like that. Now you also have a little bracket like this. You slide that on the rear bolt, and you have another bolt that you use to put through this one to bolt that bracket fast. It's going to be 9/16. nut on there. And a nut on there. Now these don't get tight, they just get you want them just loose, they just hold it on. Like that. Verify that it flows nicely. So now you need to put the lift point on for the rod. Now, because I'm choosing to use the middle slot on here, I'm going to put my bolt forward like that, and then it's going to be a thin nut. There's a little thin nut that goes along with that. Now, if I was choosing to use the rear hole, which would be for a stand-on series like the Z2, Z3, you would put that bolt through the other way because your rod would be farther back. This here, you need it front through because otherwise the rod would be back here and it'd get all jammed up. So you put the bolt front through because you chose to use the middle one. Now, if you choose to use the front one, if you have like a 2200 series, the tank's going to get in the way, so you need to use the forward one. Then you would use the front hole and you would put that back through. And you put the nut on, you use this here tab, you just wouldn't do anything. So we're going to put it front through because of the kit that you're using, or for the machine that it's on. We need to adjust our rod. It's a little bit too long. Slides on nicely. It's all the way down. It's nice and tight. And there it is. Went from a rubber flap to a operator controlled discharge. You got different positions. There's 6 total positions up here. And all it does to unlock it is you just pull it towards yourself and move it to whatever position you want. So one thing you'll notice with this kit, I mean, you may have already, is that this is a used mower. We did not sell this mower new. Someone drilled holes in this deck to put a competitor's operator controlled discharge chute. This hole here and this hole here. They took a drill bit and just slammed a hole right through it. We don't choose to do that. We use all existing holes in the deck. So this will fit all your models. So there you have it. There's your installation video.